Hello, everyone. This is the Crystal Guardian here to do a tarot reading for the collective. We're going to call in our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Please give us your divine guidance and wisdom. Let us know anything that we need to know on this reading today. Any negative energies being sent our way, please return those back to the sender. We ask this in the name of the Most High. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we need to know today. Okay, we have For the Streets come out. Breadcrumbing, love yourself. You are a king or queen. Let them talk. You are unbothered. Get a few more. Okay, that's too many. Financial stability is coming your way. Chuck it in the fuck it bucket and move in silence. I'm just going to read a couple of the other ones that were like popping out. Maybe we'll put them here. Being called to put them out. We have they project their toxic traits onto you. Don't ignore the red flags. And spiritual jail. Okay, so it looks like somebody who is for the streets, who's been breadcrumbing you, is now facing spiritual jail. You're unbothered. You are a king, a queen. Love yourself. Financial stability is coming your way. Move in silence. Let's put this one here. Okay. Let them talk. Chuck it in the fuck it bucket. And don't ignore the red flags. Okay. So somebody is talking about you and projecting their toxicity onto you. They're projecting onto you all of their bad traits and bullshit. This person is for the streets. They are facing spiritual jail. You're unbothered at this point. You've chucked it in the fuck it bucket. You're moving in silence. Financial stability is coming your way. But don't ignore the red flags. Okay. I'm just trying to put it in like a little bit of order. Why is for the streets out here? Why is for the streets out here? Okay. We have a bunch come out, so I'm just going to take them all. Five of Wands. This is about conflict, drama, chaos. So this person causes a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict, which is why they're for the streets. Okay. With the Hermit being out here and unbothered, you're staying away from this person. You've isolated yourself at this point from this person. You don't want to deal with their shit anymore, their drama. Six of Cups. They're going to come in trying to play on the past. You've also, this could be that you put this person in the past. You're done with this situation. So you might have put it in the past with Six of Cups being out here, or they might try to come in trying to get you to reminisce about them. Page of Wands being here. I feel like this is somebody who's very sneaky and manipulative, immature. And then with the Six of Wands, This is about going towards victory and success, public acknowledgement. So you're moving out of this Five of Wands conflicted energy with this sneaky Page of Wands. You've put it behind you with the Six of Cups here. You've gone in hermit, isolated yourself away from this person. And this is what is going to lead to your victory and success. We have the financial stability coming your way. With the move in silence here, that goes along with the Hermit card. You're not telling this person your moves. And then with the Five of Wands here, they like to project their toxicity onto you. Okay. Why is breadcrumbing out here? Many. Breadcrumbing, why is breadcrumbing out here? Okay. They have the Eight of Wands come out, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So this person breadcrumbs you. With the Eight of Wands coming out, this is about rapid, fast movement, but it's also about communication. So the Four of Cups here, you're focused on what you're missing out on. You're not looking at what is being offered to you. This person will come in with communication to breadcrumb you. This person with the Five of Swords here, this is somebody who's a sneak and a backstabber. So this sneaky Five of Swords fuck, this backstabber, is out doing whatever they want. They're for the streets. They're out playing around with anybody that'll have them. But they want to keep you in this Four of Cups energy where you're just kind of like sitting here thinking about them. And that's why they'll contact you to communicate with you. They're not doing it because they actually want to be in a relationship with you or spend time with you. They just throw you these text messages or phone calls or DMs, whatever they are, every once in a while, like they're throwing you a bone. They might ask you to hang out every once in a while. But this person is a sneaky fuck and they just want to keep you trapped in your head in this Four of Cups energy, because as long as you're thinking about them, you're not focused on the other options that are coming in. With Cups, this is about emotions, but it's also about love and romance. With the Cups, they're trying to stop you from moving on, finding your Ace of Cups elsewhere. If you're so focused on them, you're waiting around for phone calls or text messages from them, it's going to stop you from moving on and seeing what else is out there. And they know this. And this is why they breadcrumb, because they're a sneaky fuck who's for the streets. So they'll just throw you a message or, oh, hang out with you once in a while. But it's all just to keep you hooked on them so that you can't move on with your life while they stick you on a back burner and go out and play in these streets and be a sneaky, freaking cheating, lying bastard. It's about controlling you and stopping you from finding better, because they're using you basically as a backup plan in case things don't pan out for them elsewhere. Now, why is spiritual jail out here? So they're trying to keep you stuck on them, stuck in your head, sitting around waiting to hear from them while they go out and play around in the streets, because they want to keep you hanging on so you don't move on, and they can't set you on the back burner for later when they actually want to play with you. All right, spiritual jail is here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is all about karma. So this person is getting their karma for treating you this way. With Ace of Wands being out here, this is about, could be about passionate new beginnings. It could be about new projects, new opportunities coming in your way. So they're trying to stop new opportunities from coming in your way. They're trying to keep you trapped in this Four of Cups energy. That's why they're breadcrumbing you. That's why they send you these random DMs every once in a while. Um, with the wand, the Ace of Wands being out here, I feel like you're not falling for it anymore. You're not willing to be put on the back burner anymore. You're going to find new incoming passion coming into your life. And this is going to throw this person through a loop, basically, because they thought they could keep you hanging on forever with their breadcrumbs. But karma's coming to hit them. They're now going to be in spiritual jail. You're going to be moving on to your new beginnings. Let's get a couple more on this spiritual jail here. And Spirit is telling you to love yourself. Don't put up with this person's toxic bullshit. Okay, why is spiritual jail here? Let's get some more. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles. So this is about like collaboration. And the Nine of Pentacles. So with this particular card, if you look at it, the Three of Pentacles is usually like people in the Rider-Waite deck, people in a church. But this, it's like they're planning some kind of like robbery. There's a gun here. They're drinking. They're smoking. They're looking over a map of a bank. So this person collaborated with some other sneaky fucks that were on their level. And now it's going to come back to bite them in the ass. You're here in this Nine of Pentacles energy. You're gaining your independence. You're gaining your own financial stability. You're following your intuition. You're not letting this person string you along anymore. And meanwhile, this person is over here collaborating with people who are just as bad as they are, if not worse. And it's going to come back to bite them in the ass with this Wheel of Fortune being here. Okay. They project their toxic traits onto you. We have King of Cups. So this could be your energy. This is somebody who is emotionally stable, mature, nurturing, caring, a provider, a protector. This could be your energy, whether you're a man or a woman. Take it as it resonates. This person could have come in posing as a King of Cups, pretending that they were emotionally stable and secure, but the exact opposite is true. So this is falling out on they project their toxic traits onto you. So let's just get a little bit more energy on that. Why is that out here? Okay, yeah, this person tries to pretend like they're very high and mighty with the Hierophant out here, but they'll stab you in the back as soon as look at you with the Ten of Swords. So this person goes around pretending to be a King of Cups, pretending to be a Hierophant with this high and mighty energy. But meanwhile, they're just a sneaky backstabber with the Ten of Swords out here. And while they're stabbing you in the back, they're projecting those traits onto you. They're saying that you're the liar, you're the cheater, you're the one who's sneaking around and doing stuff behind their back. But they're just projecting all of this onto you. They know when somebody is like this, when somebody's a liar, somebody's a cheater, when somebody's a thief, they have it in their head that everybody is the exact same way that they are. So if they're being sneaky and they're doing shit behind your back, that's when they're going to come out and start accusing you of things. Because number one, they're trying to project their toxic traits onto you. They feel like if they're doing that, then you'll be capable of doing the same thing. The other thing is they're trying to assuage their own guilt. So they're trying to make you the bad guy so that they don't feel guilty about the things that they do to you. This is the type of person that will meet somebody else while you're in a relationship with them, want to go and cheat on you. So instead of having like being an adult and being faithful or ending the relationship so they could pursue something elsewhere, they'll pick a fight with you and then storm out, go cheat on you with this third party, just to pick a fight, just so that they could say we're broken up, so that they can run out and cheat. and then come back to you a day or two later. And then when you find out that they were cheating on you, they'll say, oh, well, we were broken up at the time, so it's not really cheating. That's the type of energy I get from this person. We have you are a king or queen. We had the Queen of Swords come out. Now, this is definitely your energy, whether you're a man or a woman. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like you finally put your sword up to this person. You've gained mental clarity on this situation. You've put your boundaries up. You're not willing to tolerate this person's bullshit and abuse anymore. Let's get more on you are king, queen. Okay, let's see. Thought something was going to come out and then it didn't want to come out. Okay, king or queen. Okay, we have temperance coming out. This is all about balance. This says here on this card, this particular card, part man, part woman, all angel. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. So this is you. You found your balance. But with this particular card, I'm getting that you are like an earth angel. You have earth angel energy. You have you're like a chosen one. You have divine protection. You're a light worker. That's what I'm getting with this card. This is like earth angel energy here. Okay, and then under love yourself, we had the lovers come out. So you might have a new love interest at the moment. This new lover might be coming in order to attract a stable foundation for a future relationship, especially after dealing with somebody like this asshole. You have to learn to go in and love yourself, do the shadow work, raise your self-esteem, because this kind of person will put your self-esteem in the gutter. So work on yourself, build yourself up, build up your self-esteem, and that's how you'll attract in a new romantic partner that's actually worth your time and energy. Okay. You might have already done this. This new lover could be already here. Let's get more on love yourself. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords here. This is about new ideas, gaining mental clarity in a situation. So again, love yourself. Put distance between you and this past person. Have boundaries with them. Put your sword up to them. Get distance from the situation. This will give you mental clarity when you reflect back on it. It'll give you a new perspective, a new way of thinking about things and about your own self, why you attract somebody like this. Or it's not even when you're with somebody like this, it's not even that you attract somebody like this, it's that you're willing to tolerate what they do to you. Whereas somebody who has high self-esteem would tell this asshole to kick rocks after a week or two of dealing with them. As soon as their mask dropped, somebody else who had more self-confidence and wasn't a people pleaser would tell this bastard to just get lost. They wouldn't put up with it. But you might have grown up in a house where you had to felt like you had to earn your parents' love. It made you into a people pleaser. That's why you were willing to tolerate this breadcrumbing behavior. So this person putting you through this is actually pushing you to go in, heal yourself, love on yourself, raise your self-esteem, gain the mental clarity of why you tolerated this situation. This will put you in your Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands is somebody who is mature, stable, balanced. They're passionate, but they also have boundaries. So you're going to go into, when you love yourself, you're going to go into this Queen of Wands energy. And she's someone who has passion, but she's also a mature, stable person. Okay, why is let them talk out here? Okay, Ace of Cups is out here, and this is about a new romantic beginning. Um, can also be new creative endeavors that you're going towards. Usually with the cups, it's about like a new relationship or a creative project. So take it as it resonates. But whatever you're doing, whatever you're moving towards, this past person is shit talking you about it. That's why you need to move in silence. Just let them talk, let them say what they're going to say. They're doing it because they're jealous, because they can't accomplish what you can. They're not capable of having a decent relationship. They're not capable of doing anything for themselves. If this is like a creative project that you're working on, your financial stability coming in here, they're just talking shit out of jealousy because they can't accomplish what you can accomplish. And the same goes for a relationship. Somebody like this is deranged. They're never going to have a normal relationship. They're going to find somebody that's for the streets just like they are. And we saw that here. So the same people that they're running around on you with are trash bags just like them. So we also have the Eight of Pentacles coming out here. So this is, I feel like this is about a work project. Eight of Pentacles is about putting in the work. Now this could be, like I said, putting in the work on yourself to do the inner healing. But I'm getting from this that this is more like a creative project with the particular card that's here, how he's painting. I feel like you're going to do something that's very creative, that you're very, very talented at. This could be something you already know how to do, or you could be learning a new skill. Um, you might be starting a business that has to do with this project. Whatever it is, move in silence. Don't let this person catch wind of it, because they're going to try to fuck it up for you because they're jealous. Okay, well, I just chuck it in the fuck it bucket out here. So basically, I feel like you've seen this person for what they are. You're over dealing with them. You're over this relationship. You've chucked it in the fuck it bucket. You're done with their bullshit. You don't care anymore. They're not going to put you on your back in the Four of Swords anymore. You don't care anymore. This person had you in this Four of Cups, Four of Swords energy stuck in your head to the point of depression. At this point, you're over it. I feel like you've gone in, you've done healing, you put your boundaries up with the Queen of Swords here. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is about reaping the fruits of your labor. So you're ready to move on. Maybe you're focusing on your career, your financial stability. You're not giving this asshole the time of day anymore. And you might be in your King of Pentacles energy. Um, this is somebody who's very financially stable, secure, confident in themselves. So this could be your energy, or with the Ace of Cups, like I said, it could be romantic as well. And then we did see the Lovers here. So this could be a new relationship that is coming in. You might be both. You might be starting a new business. You might be working on some creative project that's going to help financial stability come your way. Or you could be meeting somebody new that's this King of Pentacles, and you could be doing both, working on your career, your pentacles, and finding new love. So at this point, you are unbothered by this past person. Let's get some energy on that. Why is you are unbothered here? Okay. We have the Two of Wands come out. This is about making a choice. He's looking out at the world. He's got the globe in his hands. He has a decision to make. He's moving forward with his life, choosing what path he wants to go on. So at this point, I feel like you are leaving this person in the past. We did see Six of Cups come out here somewhere. Yeah, Six of Cups. So you are putting this immature Page of Wands asshole in the past. You are progressing with the Two of Wands and moving forward. You're not bothered by this anymore. You've gotten over it. You're no longer on your back in this Four of Swords energy. And I feel like this past person is now the one that's in the Four of Swords, flat out on their back. Because we did see the Wheel of Fortune come out, which is about karma. And we know from this card that they are in spiritual jail. So let's just get one or two more on You Are Unbothered. Why is You Are Unbothered out here? Okay. Judgment has been called on this past person. This is why You Are Unbothered. You might have gotten wind of some of the karma that they're facing while they're in spiritual jail. Even if you didn't hear about it from somebody else or from them themselves. I think spiritually, because we did see that you are an earth angel, you probably have intuition telling you this person is under judgment while you move ahead. So we did see the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment come out. So this person, and spiritual jail, this person is getting what's coming to them, or they're going to. And I have a feeling you're going to find out about it in some way. And then with Three of Wands, yeah, you're waiting for your ships to come in. So you're no longer stuck in a mental prison because of this person. You're unbothered now. You're in your Queen of Wands or King of Pentacles energy. You're focused on your financial stability. You have new love coming in. You're learning to love yourself. You're raising your self-esteem. You're looking to the future. Your ships are about to come in. Okay, so why is Move in Silence out here? And we kind of already discussed why Move in Silence is out here, because this immature, backstabbing, lying, cheating piece of shit is going to talk shit about you. They're trying to block you. And that's part of what the breadcrumbing, like I said, that's part of what breadcrumbing is about too. It's about blocking you from moving on with your life. So this person really just wants to stop you from having anything in your life, having any kind of real relationship, having any kind of financial stability. They just want to keep you trapped. So Move in Silence. Okay. So we have the Magician come out, which is about manifesting. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is about starting new relationships. And then we have the Sun come out. So these are all really good cards for you. So I feel like you're manifesting a new relationship. And then with the Sun, this is about joy, happiness, finding your happiness. So you are manifesting in this Two of Cups relationship, and you are going to find joy and happiness in this. Move in silence, because if this past asshole hears about it, they're going to try to ruin things for you. They're going to come back in trying to breadcrumb you again, or do God knows what else, try to do something to wreck this relationship. Okay, why is financial stability coming your way? Thought that one wanted to pop out and then it went back in. Okay. All right. Financial stability is coming your way. You're now in this divine feminine Empress energy. Like I said, man or woman, take it as it resonates. You have manifestations and abundance coming in for you. With this Three of Cups in the reverse, this is about gossiping. So, like I said, move in silence, because if this piece of shit finds out about your new relationship or a new business venture or career that you have going, they're going to try to fuck it up. They're going to be gossiping with these trash bags that they run around with, because they are for the streets. They're going to be trying to wreck things for you and cause trouble. So just stay away from this person. Do not tell them anything about what you have going on in your life, because them and their trashy ass friggin' whatever you want to call them, clowns that they're running around with, are going to be talking shit about you and trying to create tower moments in your life. Because right now, this past person is going through tower moments, because karma with the Wheel of Fortune here under spiritual jail, karma is now kicking them in the ass. And this Three of Cups being here, people are probably talking shit about them too, because this seems like the kind of person that talks shit about everybody and hangs out with people who talk shit about everybody. They're the type of people, like, they pretend like they're friends. They talk shit about you while they're in the room. Then as soon as one of them leaves the room, they all start talking shit about that person. They're just a bunch of backstabbers, basically. They want to create a tower for you. They're watching you. With the Page of Swords here, this is about like spying energy. So they do want to create towers in your life. They are watching you. Move in silence. Do not let them know anything that's going on. Let's just get one more on this. Why is the tower out here? Like, I feel like they're going to be the ones going through towers, but they want to create these towers in your life as well. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah. They're watching you in this Empress energy. They're hoping that a tower hits you. Towers are hitting them. They're trying to hold on to you. Possibly you provide for this person financially, and that's the reason that they're trying to hang on. Four of Pentacles here, like, it could be about saving and things like that, but from this, it's about like hanging on to something, being greedy, being selfish. That's what I'm getting. This person is very greedy and selfish. They just want to string you along to get what they can get out of you. You're now in this Empress energy. You're not bothered by them anymore. It's pissing them off. They're wishing these towers on you. They're sitting here spying on you. Please, you do have great new beginnings coming in your way. Move in silence. Do not let this person know what you are doing, because they will try to fuck it up for you. All right. Don't ignore red flags. Why is don't ignore red flags out here? Okay. We have the King of Wands and the Emperor. So you might have the possibility. I feel like this past person is a King of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who's a liar, manipulative, a cheater, a narcissist, basically. I feel like this past person was a King of Wands in the reverse. They might have posed as a King of Wands upright. Now, a King of Wands upright is somebody who is passionate, stable, sees the big picture, overcomes obstacles. And then we have the Emperor here. So, with this Lovers and this Two of Cups being here, you might have choices and options with this new romantic partner that's coming in. There could be multiple options. So pay attention to the red flags, because I feel like one of them that's coming in is going to be basically your past person in a new body, because the universe will just keep testing us by throwing people with the same personalities and the same toxicities our way to see if we really learned our lesson. It's like the universe tests us to make sure that we really learned our lesson. It just keeps throwing the same situation at us. So pay attention. Don't ignore the red flags when you meet these people. Two of Swords. This is about being left in a stalemate. And that's what this past person did. They left you in a stalemate. They breadcrumbed you just to string you along. So if you feel like this new person that's coming in is in the same energy where they're going to string you along, their actions don't match their words, They say things that make you raise an eyebrow. Pay attention to that. Don't just write it off because you are infatuated with them and you have your rose-colored glasses on. Because this new person, like I said, could be in the same energy as your past person, and they'll just put you in another stalemate and waste your time the same way this past person did. Okay, yeah. We have the Seven of Swords here. This is about somebody who's a thief, a sneak, a cheat. You see how she's got the safe open in the wall. So somebody who is coming in, it could be, you could, like I said, have multiple options. Could be an emperor or posing as an emperor or king of wands. I feel like the emperor, because we did see the empress out here. You are the empress. The emperor, the person who's coming in emperor energy, is going to be your divine counterpart. But you're going to have someone else coming in that's posing as a king of wands. This person is really in the Seven of Swords energy. They're really just a liar and a sneak and a thief, like your past person. They don't want to give you equal give and take. This emperor here, he will give you equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles out here. But this King of Wands is going to be basically the same demon in a different body coming in to basically string you along and put you in this Two of Swords energy, use you for what they could get out of you, the same way this past person did. So really, don't ignore the red flags. I want to wipe these out. Don't ignore the red flags, because this King of Wands is really in the Seven of Swords energy. They're going to put you in another stalemate with the Two of Swords out here. But you do have an Emperor coming in that is going to give you equal give and take. So that is the reading. If you liked it, if it resonated with you, drop a like, comment, or subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.